season 2 or something, right? We have to do like part 4, final season, part 3 or something. And I bet you guys are gonna make a movie too, right? The movie that's the end to be like movie part 3, final season of the movie or something. But anyway, here we are, of course, to find the back. The opening is great. Probably the best opening this season, right? I watched it many times since last week, the rumbling. And it's a great opening, right? Because every time you watch it, you're like, you know what? That guy cried in the corner is interesting and so on. So you always kind of get a little bit of a... I'll say, it's one of the openings, you watch it and every time you see something new, right? Every time you watch it, I guess. That's kind of what I feel, right? When I'm watching the opening. So I think it's a great opening. But otherwise, I think that Marin, of course, from Best Girl this season, of course, Madessa Darling, is probably the best opening otherwise than the Rumbling. Of course, one thing the Rumbling does is that it's based for this anime, right? That is like made for Attack on Titan. That is something that's very noticeable, of course. That is like this anime opening, everything fits together. But anyway, let's start watching. I'm just going to timer up. What is that gone for? Technical issues, doing live stream. There we go. So, 3, 2, 1, and go! There we go. Starts with that DAIKIRAI Mikasa and Armin, very loud and nice. Do you wanna save Eren? And Mikasa's like, save him? That bastard, he hates me. Yeah. See, I think Eren is right? Mikasa's always like obsessed with him. Doesn't matter how much he hates her. It doesn't matter if like, I hate you, woman. She's like, but I did to save him. I love him. Yeah, God, I always had to save him, right? See, that's what I mean. Eren is right. He's right, Eren. He's definitely right. Let me just make this one a little less. Maybe I made it one a little too. Let me make it a little more transparent. Okay. Yeah, and Armin is doing his speeches. Armin is always like, but come on, guys. What about the aliens or something? Paradise and people and... Yeah. And Jean always right, the voice of reason, being like, you're an idiot, Armin. And Connie's being, I don't know, he's like the anger voice or something. He's just getting angry like. You know, I also find Armin a little more dislikable the further we go into the storyline, because he doesn't quit the shit. He's like, but we gotta save Eren, and you know Eren, he's probably more in love with Eren than Mikasa is. It's like, oh, we gotta, you know, yes, grand speech or something, and they're like, and everyone's like, maybe we should kill Eren? He seems to be trying to destroy the planet, maybe we should kill him. Yeah, it's like, honestly, I don't know why they would, you know, be like persuaded by Armin this much. It doesn't feel like he and Connie so much to listen to him. They feel that they're like, you're an idiot. Like, I think it's probably awfully nice to stare at Armin for a bit. I love it. Sasha's dad is like, can we just go home now? Can I just leave? Yeah. Do I have to stay for this shit? Yeah, can I just leave? I have my children here that they're like 5-year-olds. Like, can we go home? Yeah. And of course, Jean is like, what is Eren doing? He's trying to kill everyone. It's always Jean is the voice of reason, I keep calling him. It's always Islam trying to break it down and be like, why are we doing this thing? Yeah, but I don't want to die. So it's like Jean, he's like, I don't want to die though. Like, maybe we should, you know, gotta save him, maybe. Yeah, finally, cool. Just like last episode, I was like, are we finally gonna leave this basement? Like, you know, it's like World War III outside. Maybe we should finally leave the basement. We stay in the basement, right? Yeah. They're finally like, let's go outside the basement, right? So I kept saying last episode, I was like, why did you stay in the basement so long? Can't they talk while they're running out? Even if they don't agree with Eren or whatever. You don't want to stay in the basement, right? Because the freaking war's going on outside there. Of course it's TV lagging. Come on. Pop it. I think it's open now, but yeah, come on. Sorry about that. Come on. I gotta refresh, I guess. Gonna refresh. Yeah, it's always like this, you know. I'm watching it live, you know. No subs, all this good stuff. Yeah, it's always a little bit, sometimes it gets a little laggy. There we go. This is what I mean, now that Mikasa and Armin is running and talking, right? Now they're running and talking. I feel that's like the reasonable behavior. Yeah, because that's like, why are you standing for 10 minutes, like talking about it, you know? So I always keep saying that. Why are you talking about it? It's a little bit like, get out there. Oh, damn it. Why did I do that thing? Yeah, I'm just fixing the lag a bit. So, and Rainer's like, you lost! But if I think Rainer not doing right. The Rainer's like, you lost, bro! Finally my revenge here. But I feel like, come on, you know Eren has a lot of powers. He's clearly underestimating Eren here. Decent CGI, I feel. Yeah, that's what we saw in the last episode. So you keep using the hammer titan and spike things. Yeah. You keep using the hammer titan powers, right? Yeah, what are you fighting for, Eren? This feels like they're redoing what we have in this episode. Man, it's owned! But I always felt that's the worst Titan, right? You know what I mean? The Jaw Titan, that's the shittest Titan, yeah. Oh, I can jump and bite shit! Yeah, it's like, come on, every time I can bite shit! That's like the... that's the... I have so much stronger jaws, you know? Yeah, it's like the shitty Titan powers. It's always the shitty Titan powers, come on. Always like that. And obviously Emu made it the worst. She was like, I'm a so much uglier Titan than normal. Here we go. See, I want Eren to win, right? Am I the one that hates Eren? I want him to win. I was like, come on, man. I want the Morris to win this. But he always gonna lose, man. The plot armor didn't get that Eren guy. It's gonna rip off Renner's face, I feel. Yeah, it's gonna be... there we go. Yeah, I expected that. Oh, you know, just waiting for that, like, yeah, that kind of weird, like, ripping off his top of his face. Best girl PIECKE. Come on. And, you know, worst girl gabi. It keeps going. Rainer, man. Yeah. I hate this shit when you're like, oh, man. That's like, it keeps going. Rips off Rainer's face. Oh my god, Onishan. Finally, here we go. They're reuniting. Here we go. Yeah, it's here. Onishan. Yeah, here we go. Yes. It's like, come on, that's my brother. Here we go. Because now they're best friends, right, with the evil planner. Yeah. Kodai uniting here. Yeah, see? He's like, Onishan is here. Yeah, see? He's even said it! I love it! He even said it! He's like, Onishan is here, bro! I've got my little brother, Toto! Okay, here goes the rumbling. I mean, it's the best opening easily. I mean, it's so well done, right? And it's so, you know, done for the anime. But, you know, I read it was last week. I said I read last week. He said on the bird scenes, though. I hate this shit. On the bird scenes. Like, why? Why do you have all the bird scenes for? Like, what's wrong with them? Like, why do they have so many bird scenes for? I expected the anime to be horrible. But otherwise, freaking rumbling, baby, yeah. But, god damn it, all those bird scenes, to stop it, you know? I mean, it's like, god damn it. Like, why? Like, why? Do you have to do all these bird scenes? Like, I expect them to go into, you know, the ending and be like, people do love the bird scenes. They're like, no, not more bird scenes, please. I'm like, no. But anyway, that's a great opening. My favorite part is coming up soon here. Of course, I did review it again, right? I did a 20-minute review, right? But my favorite part is when we see all these people staring, right? All the LDNs and so on, he's gonna murder. The LDN is gonna, like, slaughter. Yeah, these people. They're like... they're like, what have I done? Oh, here. Soon here, in the opening. I've seen it so many times here, this in here, yeah. We see all these people, like, just like... Oh, Mr. Innocent Villager, you know? All these poor people that Eren is like, whatever, you know. And Eren is like, you know, it justifies, the means justifies it. Yeah, like, whatever, I'm just gonna kill Eren. Of course, we'll have to see when it screams too, yeah, but yeah. But yeah, honestly, probably my favorite part, seeing all the black and whites in this, seeing all these people crying, and Eren is like, whatever, I'm just kill them all, you know, like, it's not my problem if everyone dies, right? Here we go. So as I keep saying, right, Zeppelin is the worst thing ever. Zeke's gonna own them. You go, Zeke. I love this part here because, god damn it, exactly. That shit is the worst military invention ever. Exactly. Zeke is like, you're gonna kill them all, right? Because it's like I said last episode, right? Because this is factually true, right? blimps are horrible, right? The Germans, of course, are Malays, right? So they tried to use blimps in reality, and that was crap because the British were like, you shoot them down, they're like moving at snail pace, right? Yeah, so ZEKE owning the blimps there makes perfect sense because blimps are a terrible invention for military conquest. It's terrible, never worked in reality. Because obviously you can shoot them down so easily. Oh, Floshman, the worst guy ever. Yeah, gabi and Floshman is a freaking hellish people. Så då, Onishan ska own them all. Come on, freaking call it, man. It was like, Onishan, yeah. Got you, Toto. Of course, look at my new Nesco thing, you know, Onishans, you know, Onishans. Yeah, of course, Demon Slayer after this thing. But it's kind of cute, you know. It's like, stop bothering my little brother. Because they have this secret evil family plan, right, to like murder everyone, yeah. And that's of course another Onishan, Falco's Onishan. He does shit this anime, but he's also an Onishan, you know. He's also an Onishan. He doesn't do anything in the whole anime, but you know, yeah, he has an Onishan too, right? Yeah. I can barely see Nesco. There we go. Okay, put 3 across. There we go. There we go. So I do love Gabi's voice actors, I keep saying every episode, right? She's about my favorite TV voice actors, though, for all time. But, you know, it's Gabi. Okay, so here's Ototo, little Falco. Stuck in the, I don't know, basement prison thing going on there. But yeah, for that matter, I did an unboxing, right, of the Kanna and Nesco here in this video. Interesting, the Immortal War for the Demon Slayer video later tonight. Finally got my little Nesco. And you can see they're tiny. But I think it's fine having a tiny Kanna, because Kanna and Nesco are supposed to be tiny. But anyway. These poor aliens that, of course, ZEKE has poisoned. Whatever we call it. Yeah, ZEKE has, like, ruined them, right? Yeah, there's a Jägerist. I love it. He's like, shut up, man! It's like World War III outside! What outside, man? Yeah, it's like, no time for this shit! You know, Yin is like, don't waste my shit, you know? It's like, come on. Move outside, man. It feels really stupid how they're like focusing on this, like, still this inner conflict rebellion, right? Yeah, they're like, but it's like a war outside. Like, the Mars are here. Oh, here goes classic Sergeant. Of course, got beaten up last season. Yeah, of course he got, you know, owned by those rookies, right? Yeah. So yeah, obviously they're freeing all the different, you know, old men and so on, right? But I think it makes sense, right? Yeah, because it's like, why do you keep having this, like, rebellion, right, when the Malays are attacking you? And as I said in my last video, right, the Malays are very good at fighting humans, right, because they actually know how to fight wars. So it's a little bit like, you know, stop bothering with, like, this rebellion and go outside and, you know, fight them with that. I guess it's trying to rally troops here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Mikasa's getting prepared. You know, she's got like, OP best girl, right? So, I like at her face is like, yes, you're happy about this. No, but like, you know, Mikasa, she's so dead inside, right? So that's one thing to care about. That's Eren, right? Yeah, and this girl is like, let's go with Onisha, we can fight, I believe in you. Mikasa, you're OP. She's like, Eren, give me the scarf. I gotta kill stuff. Yeah, like, you know, this is why I personally hate Mikasa's character. It's just a boring character, yeah. Just an OP, you know, machine to kill stuff. Yeah, come on. She has no personality. She's like, gotta kill stuff, Eren. Yeah, it's like, where's Eren, you know? Every time. Her favorite call is Eren, right? That's all I keep saying. Her favorite call is Eren. Her favorite food is Eren, right? You know. Oh, this is good. This is Yelena. It's like, ZEKE is killing them all! Yeah. And she's so happy, right? Because she, of course, worshipped that monkey boy. Yeah, she worshipped people as a god, right? She's like, yes! He's killing them all! She's, genocide! Woo! Oh my god, this woman is crazy. She's like, yes, he killed them all. Awesome. Yeah, she's like, the monkey god. As of course fitting her backstory, that's why she loves ZEKE, right? I love it. Yeah, she's all like, oh my god. Yeah, she has her, you know, she's having, you know, an orgasm watching Zeke kill everyone. God damn it. Crazy lady. But yeah, I do, I keep saying though, I do like that Zeke owns them more, because yeah, blimps are absolutely terrible in the war, right? And they own Raynor, like, don't touch my brother, you know, that's my little brother. But see, now Connie and someone are like, wait a minute, is Zeke and Eren, why are they best friends for? Why are they like bromance literally, right? Why do they have this Kyodai team up for? It's kind of weird how Zeke and Eren are so, or they definitely planning something, right? Yeah, they're finally like, wait a minute, should we kill Eren because is he teaming up with Zeke in this weird way? And of course Yelena's like, yeah, that's the plan! Yes! Teaming up! See, this is where I wish Mikasa would be like, maybe I should kill Eren because he's trying to murder everyone, right? Yeah, like, wait a minute. Yeah, those Jaegerists. Oh, that's a great... Oh, I love that face. That's a great face. Don't talk shit about my Zeke and Eren. Oh, that face was the best shit, man. She just stares at him. You talk shit about my Zeke. Yeah, oh god, that face was awesome. Oh my god, that I didn't expect that happening. Oh, that was great. Suddenly she's like, what do you say about Zeke? Oh, that was awesome. Oh, that was great, man. And of course Gabi keeps running around doing nothing, so being annoying. Sorry. See, they have my little cough since, of course, I got you know, the cough last week, yeah. It's much better now though, but it little bit coughing every now and then. It's much better at least than last week. Oh, they're finally meeting his brother. Yeah, maybe. More Kyodais. Aniki? It's in part seeing this old man kind of thing going on. This is weird now though, because they're brothers. I don't know why he's like, the kids talk. I mean, I know of course they have to have this Marley thing going on, but you know, this is where I feel the storyline. So maybe they could finally like talk about how everyone hates Eren and you know, instead. Yeah, but this guy is like, oh, you want your brother back? Yeah, you know, like because see, this guy gets his like, aren't we all against Eren and Zeke kinda? Because I'm sitting here just waiting, right, for the Morales and the aliens to unite, right, to kill the goddamn Eren, right? I'm just waiting for them to like team up and be like, wait a minute, we are on the same side, right? Because that guy wants to kill everyone. Like that's way worse, yeah. I'm just waiting for them to be like, you know, let's stop this inner conflict, right? And actually everyone should just murder Eren. That felt at that moment where this guy is like, you know what, you could have your brother back, right? Because we aren't actually enemies, right? Like, yeah, like... Oh no, this is so stupid. This Gabi's gonna try to, again, you know, with the whole Sasha thing. Yeah, this is when Gabi's gonna have some stupid, like, character development shit. Because, like, oh no, I killed their daughter or something. And now I feel sad. Now she's gonna have, like, a... Now Gabi's gonna have like a 180%, 180 heel turn. This is when Gabi's gonna have some stupid like, seriously like, you know, she's gonna do like a 180 heel turn twist in her personality and be like, oh no, I killed an innocent girl or something. And she's gonna have a character development and it's gonna happen like a minute and suddenly she's gonna be a new character. And this is the worst writing ever. Oh god, Ishiyama's Gabi writing is like by far his worst shit it's ever done, right? Like, people talk about the ending. No, this shit is the worst. Because now see here, now Gabi's gonna seriously do like a 180 heel turn, heel baby face turn, you know, and just completely change personality in like one episode, like zero build up for this shit, and it's be like, oh, actually, I get it now, you know, Sasha and the Eldis, Aura and demons. See, now she's literally having like a breakthrough moment here, right? Because they walked past her, and yeah, see, now she's like, oh no, I'm the bad girl, I'm the antagonist. Oh god, this is so bad. This happens too quickly, and she's gonna get over it immediately too. Yeah, she's gonna immediately go back to it. And this is so shit. This is so crap. And because she's also gonna do an under. Oh, this is so bad. Oh god, I hate this thing so much. I hate this Gabi writing so much. Oh, she's just a plot objective. Right? She's not a character. She's a plot objective. Not a character, but just a character written to make the plot move forward, right? Whatever he needs currently. Someone needs to die, send in Gabi, you know. Someone needs to get sniped, send in Gabi. Someone needs to like provoke Eren and Mikasa, send in Gabi, right? It's a plot object. It's a plot device, always used to be there, but yeah. Now it's just a breakthrough moment and completely 180 degree change of personality in like 2-3 minutes of scene time. And I mean, it's no build up, right? It must be with Lena in 86. It's no build up. It's like goes like this, right? Piff, yeah, it goes like that. Piff, yeah, it's like it doesn't like gradually increase the personality or change the personality. It just happens like that. It just snaps, right? It just snaps in personality. Yeah, not just snapping completely here. But Falco, of course, has always had like a character development, right? An actual journey. I by far want to watch Attack Titan. Yeah, see, not just gonna be like, no, like stupid alien shit, and they lied to us, they're more like, see, now suddenly she gets everything. Suddenly she has like an epiphany, right? Oh, it's all lies about the Morlays, and suddenly Gabi just understands the world, right? It's just so stupid. It's so bad writing. She just goes from like, oh, I get it now perfectly. Like, no, it doesn't make any sense. You can't just like swap the cat personality. I hate it so much. Oh my god, it's so bad writing. Ah, I'm on a heart attack watching this crap. Yeah, and of course Zeke keeps owning them, but I'm just waiting for the moment here. Come on, Zeke. And Eren keeps trying to watch his brother. Soon we can combine our powers and conquer the planet, or something. So a little bit more. Oh, here we go, finally, it's what I'm waiting for. Stupid monkey. Come on, baby, go, best go time. As expected, come on. Yeah, it's like, oh, you killed the cute PIECKE. And they're like, yeah, PIECKE is dead. And these fools are gonna measure up to the best girl. It's like, yeah, who killed her? I thought you killed her. Bam! Here we go, baby. Yeah, no one killed PIECKE. Come on. You can't kill PIECKE. Oh, here we go. This is the best shit ever. Come on. It's always aspected by PIECKE. Oh, the true best girl. She's like, you fools. Stupid monkey. There we go. Yeah, PIECKE kills him. Come on. Here we go. It's like, no! But he should have expected that, because the goddamn PIECKE, you know PIECKE is the smartest character. You know PIECKE has a freaking intelligence, with the IQ T10,000 character. Come on. It's exactly what he should expect of, because he knows that PIECKE is always owning him. PIECKE never falls to traps. PIECKE is always best girl. PIECKE is always like, oh, I understood what's happening here, yeah. See? She's like, getting old, monkey. Look at that PIECKE. She's like, my strategy is perfect. But literally, like, every time that PIECKE does shit, she always figures out what's happening, right? PIECKE is always like, oh, it's clearly a trap, this thing. I'm gonna talk to this guy, yeah. You know, PIECKE is consistently the smartest character in the anime. Like, literally, right? PIECKE is always the smartest character. You know, Zeke is dead here, almost dead, right? And Eren is almost dead. And this idiot keeps fighting the Morlays, even though the Morlays are clearly heroes to try to save the planet. Here comes Gabi. That's a complete heel turn in personality. The worst writing ever in the thing. Way worse than the ending. Holy shit, it's so stupid. But anyway, yeah. PIECKE does it again, right? Goddamn PIECKE. Never look down on PIECKE, baby. Okay, so Demon Slayer is out. That we reviewed it first here then, before we watch that. Just watch the ending here. But man, I watched the TV, guys. But yeah, I'm frustrated watching that Gabi scene. I hate the Gabi scene so much. When I read it too, right? Gave me a freaking like a PTSD of reading that too, right? It's just so bad when Gabi does that run heel turn. Whatever. Let's see. Okay, it's no after ending credits. Okay, let's go back. Let's first talk about the Gabi stuff, right? Let's review it and how much I hate this scene. This is so bad. I think it's easily the worst writing he's ever done, and it's like. People like complaining about the ending in this manga, right? No. This is the worst shit. This is the #1 bad scene of the anime. Of course, I'm talking about everything with Gabi. No, but this is just a horrible scene, right? Okay, let's review episode 77, yeah. It's just like, Gabi has this epiphany, right? Suddenly Gabi is like, oh, I see now! I'm the bad girl! I killed Sasha even though I shouldn't be fighting the aliens, right? And this is so terrible, right? Because you see how Falco has like a continuation development, right? So her boyfriend, right? He goes like that, right? And he's like slowly understanding that they are doing this when it's wrong, right? he's like trying to think about, you know, empathy and sympathy, right? Trying to understand what's happening with the Morleys and the Eldians, and, you know, he's trying to get it, right? But of course, Gabi's always like, they're evil, they're Satan, they're demons, you know, and she's always that, you know, 100% crazy woman, right? And then suddenly here, she just snaps. She just does like a 180 heel turn, right? Complete zero build up, as I mentioned, right? Whatever spoiled, it really reminds me of 86 actually, right? Lena saw last season. Or last year, I mean, same thing there too, right? Also why it's a terrible thing too, right? Because it's like Leah, same thing. She just completely changed personality in episode 8, yeah. What's happening here, right? Gabi is literally does a heel turn, right? Completely. And it just doesn't have any build up for that. There's no build up. It's suddenly she just has, you know, like an epiphany over and over again, right? Like there's another scene, yeah. This is literally what's happening. Her face is like, huh? Yeah, what? I'm the bad girl? Right? And he has an epiphany, and suddenly she's like, I hate the Marleys, they lied to us, they were trying to trick us, and it's just so stupid, right? Because the issue with Gabi has many issues, and one main issue with Gabi is that she's like the perfect Gabi Sue, right? In almost everything except just common sense. She's perfect for a warrior, she can trick people, manipulate people, right? And she's very manipulative and stuff, but at the same time, she has zero empathy and sympathy, right? It doesn't make any sense. You can't have a character that is really good at tricking and lying and so on, but also themselves being fooled by the most obvious lie, right? And suddenly in the scene again then, Gabi is like, oh, I get it now! And she's like, I understand the true history of the Elias or whatever, right? And suddenly it's like she has this, you know, again, epiphany, Jesus moment, right? That makes no sense. Suddenly she can see the truth and the light, and I understand the paths or whatever. Yeah, it's just so bad because, again, right, it comes out of nowhere. There is no build-up for this thing. There is no, like, because every other scene, right, when Gabi has talked to, you know, the girl, right, and the family of Seth and so on, she's trying to kill them, right? She's trying to kill them, she's trying to stab them and so on, yeah. There is no, like, progression, right, in her personality. There isn't. She's here, she's like, you know, she just moves in a straight line, right? Bam, 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 and then here, suddenly, she's like, bam, yeah, suddenly she's like a, you know, a complete turn. Where, of course, Falcon, as I mentioned earlier, he's been moving like that, right, like slowly, you know, building up his view, right, but she's like, you know, and that's just terrible writing, and, of course, the issue is always with Gabi is that she's a plot character, right, she's always like, why is she in the scene when Eren is saying, hey, it's Mikasa? Doesn't make any sense. Why is she there for? She's just there, right, to, I don't know, be a plot device, right? Why is she the one to kill Sasha? Because, again, Gab is a plot device. Why? No, it's right, and I don't want to spoil here, but, you know, this is, I say it immediately, this is why I hate Gabi so much, because when I read it in the manga, I immediately could tell that, okay, Gabi is now gonna do something else stupid, right? Like, equally kind of killing Sasha. We're gonna have a next, you know. So, an issue with Gabi is that it's incredibly predictable, right? Because she's gonna have a new scene now, in next episode, obviously, where she's gonna do something bigger, right? Because, you know, she's had a complete heel turn here, right? And that's gonna keep going, right? So that's why Gabi is a terrible written character, because she's the most plot device character I've ever seen in my life, right? And you always know it. And also for that matter, I predicted this scene, right? I predicted this scene a year before it happened. I predicted it. I was like, Gabi's gonna have a 180 heel turn without no build-up. It's just gonna happen. It's gonna do a personality swap immediately and you change side or whatever. And I predicted that exactly, like in the manga, way before it happened in the episode, like a year before at least, I think. And here it is, right? So I think, honestly, this, in my opinion, is arguably the worst scene in Attack on Titan, if all the scenes. And people hate the ending, right? Whatever. This scene is way worse, in my opinion. But the ending is terrible crap too. Also, the Gabi is also terrible ending. But whatever. I truly, truly hate this scene so much. It's so bad writing. It's just like it's the highlight of Ishiyama's issues, right? Because I say it here, and I said it many, many times. I probably say this right. Attack on Titan is like amazingly well written from like a world building, from a premise standpoint, right? But the issue of the Titan is the characters, right? The characters, some of them just make no sense, right? The actual like personalities, yeah. And Gabi, of course, being number one of the worst written characters, right? So I think this is like the worst writing he's ever done. And he's really good at, you know, the whole rumbling and the premise and the mystery and the twist and the basement and so on, right? But he's not very good at like making believable characters, right? Like this is really where that shines. Like this is like, oh my god, this scene is so stupid. And the follow-up is gonna be even dumber. So it's just like, oh my god. I'm having seriously like, not jokingly, I feel small issues of PTSD seeing this scene because I hated it so much when I read it. And I just feel like, oh god, it's coming back to me how much I hated this, I loathed this scene when I read it the first time. And this is like, oh god, this is the right. Like, the voice acting to make it worse. Yeah, she's a great voice actor, but holy shit, do I hate this scene so much. It is the worst scene, I think. And also, I mean, generally speaking, the continuation of it is gonna be even worse, right? So, truly horrible. Whatever, let's go to the good shit, okay. I wanna watch Demon Slayer. No, but let's go to the good shit. I do love it though, and this is actually the good writing though. Interesting, I think this is the good writing in Shama. That at least he's consistent right with the characters, except Gabi though, because she's completely changed. But with other characters, right? Because if there's one woman that is always owning everyone, right, it's of course best girl PIECKE. And I always love PIECKE being my favorite character, from the female character, Radin, of course, being my favorite male character, and obviously they're also in love with whatever. Roman, I shipped them, whatever. I shipped them. Where's the goddamn scene when she's like, I got you, stupid monkey? Where's the goddamn scene? I'm trying to find her when she's like, got you, monkey. She looks over the wall and I kind of like smiles at him like, oh, there we go, yeah, here it is. Best girl PIECKE appears. She's like, haha, got you. Yeah, I love this scene. This is the best scene though, of course. PIECKE pops up there, is like, stupid Zeke, I always could outsmart you. So this, however, though, is a good writing, right? Interesting enough in this episode, because yeah, PIECKE, I said in the reaction report, that PIECKE is always shown as the smartest girl in the anime, right? Or I mean, of all the characters, really, right? Should even do the gender here. She's the smartest character, because you remember, right, when they were trying to trick PIECKE into that, like the basement hole thing they built, right? When of course Eren attacked him, so right. PIECKE was like, I'm hugging you, or this is a trap. Go and escape to get this thing, yeah. So PIECKE is, you never trick PIECKE, right? PIECKE is always that character that is like super aware. She's always like, oh, that's clearly a trap, or that thing's gonna happen over there, right, And Zeke is always like, as expected by PIECKE, right? So I do love this scene that Zeke, I love this scene, one of my favorites, absolutely. I love it, yeah, how Zeke is like, they killed PIECKE-chan? Oh, that's too bad. I always respected her. She was just an intelligent, partner and so smart and so on, right? And then she's like, bam! I killed you, monkey! And he's like, god damn it! PIECKE-chan! So I love it, because he just complimented how smart she is, and how, how much he liked her, and how impressive she was. And then she shoots him in the head. Yeah, it's like, god damn it! He's like, he should have known, right? He should have, as I keep saying, as expected by PIECKE, right? The stupid monkey should have known that she was gonna own him, yeah. Like, he even just said it, right? He was like, man, I'm surprised to kill PIECKE, because she's so intelligent. Yeah, how did they, manage to kill her, right? But of course she just fake died, yeah. She just left her body there so they could, could trick the aliens, right, and get her. God damn, it froze, sorry. TV froze. Just refresh my TV here. But I restored it, sorry. What happened? God damn it, technical issues when you do live streaming on TV. Whatever, it froze. Can't change the scene. Super annoying, let me try this thing. Okay, that works. Sound. That works, sorry about that. Always some issues, right, with on TV. It's probably gonna crash now or whatever. It's changing the I want to find a scene where he gets shot, of course. Sorry about this. Oh, there we go, yeah. And he stares at it, like, what's happening? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, typical PIECKE. Yeah, the best team out of Magat and PIECKE, right? There we go. Hopefully this works now. This thing said, okay, sorry about this thing. There we go. Sorry about that. My TV froze. But I don't know, live things like that. So yeah, I think it's one of the best scenes, right? It's as it's mentioned, especially because Zeke just said that, I wonder how they killed PIECKE. She's like a genius girl. How did they trick her to die, right? And he's like, wait a minute. And then he stares at the sniper, right? And he's like, oh shit! Yeah, and they almost kill him. Unfortunately, he doesn't die, right? But he almost dies. Yeah, they hit him because the bullet actually hits. PIECKE hits him inside the beast titan form, right? So he almost dies, right? And then you see Zeke and Eren, of course, trying to, come up together, right? And I also really like this scene, honestly. I said it kind of jokingly in the reaction, but he actually does say it, right? I like it. I mean, yeah. When Zeke appears, he's like, he attacks Rainer, right, and saves Eren, and then he's like, "Leave my brother alone!" I love it. Onishan is here. I love this scene, yeah, too. He just had like a moment there, and he's like, "That's my brother. It's my Toto. I'm Onishan." And then PIECKE shoots him instead, yeah. And she's like, "Don't touch my friends," because obviously PIECKE is, more allied with the older titans, right? Yeah, she's like, "Don't hit my friends with your stupid baseball moves," right? So yeah, it's a nice Titan World War here. It's like everyone's kind of fighting each other and so on, right? One thing, that I look forward to, and hopefully going to happen here, and I keep saying it, right? I look forward to this moment where it feels like, because we see it with Falcon so much, I look forward to the moment where the Marleys and the aliens are like, you know what, maybe we should team up, right? Because clearly the monkey guy and, his brother, they try to kill everyone or something, so we probably should be in the same side in this thing. I mean, ZEKE like destroyed all the Marley blimps, right? And I said the reaction again. I said in the last review, right? And I talked about the Marley versus the alien war, right? But the Marleys have a really much better military advances, right? And it makes sense they're defeating the aliens because the aliens have never fought like actual countries. The whole blimp thing is just really, really moronic, though, right? So I do love it. I keep saying that he just killed them all, right? Yeah, that he just sank all those. The blimps, right? Because of course the blimps was used by the Germans, right, in World War 1 and 2, kind of beat it and so on, right? But it is literally one of the worst things ever, right, in military history. Because obviously, if you're flying a blimp, right, you're like, yeah, it's so easy, right, for the other countries, the other defenses to shoot them down, right? Like the blimps are one of the absolutely worst thing ever done in military, right? Because yeah, it's like a super slow moving thing, right, in the sky, and also the blimp. The actual blimp thing is really stupid too because it has so little military power for its size, right? Because how blimp actually works is that you have this little tiny, cockpit or so, right? People are inside of it, right? As you see in Titan, right? And the rest of it is a gigantic air, right? Just, hot air kind of thing, right? So nothing else really matters, right? In the blimp thing, it's like the size of the blimp. It only represents maybe like 5 or 10% of actual equipment, right, and military. The rest is like air, right? It's just big, right, big volume. So it also has a very little power compared to like a normal airplane. It has basically the same kind of size, right? Yeah. So it's just the worst thing ever. And obviously you can look at the blimp being replaced by the helicopter, something like that, right? But yeah, it's like one of the worst things ever. And when blimp were invented, first they were kind of used for tourist attraction, right? You know what I mean? And they try to use it in war, and they have the burning of the blimps and so on. And it's just like, so I think it's a great scene, really, when he kills them all. Yeah, it's a great scene, and Yelena's like, yeah, that shit was awesome. You're like, yeah, that's kind of how it would be in reality, because again, blimps are absolutely terrible. Yeah, it's just the worst thing you could ever use in war, right? And that's a great scene too, for that matter, because Yelena was standing there being like, oh, he's killing them all! The Titan, the beast, because he's so in love with, ZEKE, right? And him murdering everyone. She's like, oh, as expected by ZEKE-sama, right? And then, of course, she stared at Armin and was like, talking about my ZEKE, my god? That was a great scene. Yeah, had a good episode, except, of course, the gabi scene is the worst scene ever. And I keep saying it, but I think it's worse than the ending, okay? Unless if the ending is going to be redone. Because I wouldn't be surprised if the ending in the anime is going to be worse than the manga, right? I said before, I wouldn't be surprised, right? Because he redid the manga ending, it was even worse. I wouldn't be surprised if Ishiyama was like, I have rewritten the ending for the anime. That's even worse, right? That's what I'm expecting, honestly. But anyway, guys, subscribe, press the like button, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week. And yeah, Yelena's face was definitely the best part, man. Yelena's face when she was staring at him. That was amazing. I love this shit. Okay, let's go to Yelena's face. Okay, before I go to Demon Slayer, we gotta look at the Yelena face. This is one issue here, right? This is a great episode. I want to review it for longer, but I do want to watch Demon Slayer, right? That's our 14th here on Sunday, so they are released on the same time date, right? At least almost exactly the same, right? So I do want to go on that. I think it's gonna be a Darky versus Adidas. Yeah, this will be probably Nesco fight, right? But yeah, let's look at the Yelena face before we quit here. This face was amazing. And there was a big surprise too. Yeah, it's happened out of nowhere. Let's look at the Yelena face. I gotta see that face before we go with Demon Slayer. Here it is. This scene was great, yeah. And she's like, oh, you're talking about my god? It was great. Yeah, that I was like, what? That thing scared me, guys. That thing scared me. Suddenly Yelena just stares at an army, like, what are you talking about? Oh, it was awesome. But then afterwards she's like, you smiles, like, oh, oh, it's no problem. That should be on me, Sean. This was scary, man. But as I said in last year's review about Yelena, she's the most fanatic person, right? He's more fanatic than Zeke himself, right? You know, Zeke is a clear genocidal fanatic person, but she's even worse. Yeah, I mean, she's like, she knows what's happening, kind of with Zeke and Eren, right? And it's like, and loves it. Yeah, she's like, oh yeah, it's the dream. but yeah, this scene is freaking scary, man. That was okay. That Zeke getting owned is still the best in my peak, though. But otherwise, this scene, yeah, the Yelena like getting like off by seeing everyone dying, and Yelena standing there being like, oh yeah, everyone is dying, and she's having, you know, like an orgasm, and everyone dies, and then she stashes at Armin, and yeah, it was good. It was a great scene, man. Oh, I loved it. But subscribe up to the like button. I'll see you guys soon with Demon Slayer. So you got a few minutes break, 5 minutes break, and then see you guys with Demon Slayer episode